Hi guys. Is this one of those special lights where you can see me but I can't see you? It's very. I hope you can see me. It's really dark for me, but. So that video was recent because we just made this trip to Somalia, and which is where I was born and raised, and I have a very great affection for in my music and in my life. And so I want to play a few songs, and then we can just have a conversation, because this is the great thing about this festival that I wanted to come. Was the openness of it. The lack of kind of constraints. And normally all of these festivals are such pressure-based, kind of, they all have to do with time, and I like this because it feels open, and all the things I've seen have been open, and so I want to, in that spirit, have a conversation with you guys. But essentially, my music comes from this life that I lived in Somalia and in North America, and coming from a family of poets and living in a place that's considered one of the most dangerous places in the world. That line between tragedy and beauty has been where I've always had to negotiate, and the sound of my songs comes from that. So we hope you enjoy it. On the borders, when they stop us, in the work visas they deny us, we get searched, then we're stripped, but just wait till we're legit. Take a song for your trouble, take the song. On the borders, when they stop us, in the work visas they deny us, we get searched, then we're stripped, but just wait till we're legit. Take a song for your trouble, take the song. You're a thorn in the field that grows to believe. When the rain is thundering, it shows you just how to sing. So you sing the best you can and raise your heart and hand. In the ghettos where we're now prone, and the loot we got to send to those back home, and the odd jobs we take to put food upon a plate. Take a song for your trouble, take the song. All of our sit in the ghettos where we're now prone, and the loot we got to send to those back home, and the odd jobs we take to put food upon a plate. Take a song for your trouble, take the song. All of our alakik tulbaidu inaga kenwa irku kalay Thank you. Get a little more vocals in my monitors, please. Yeah, let's play. Not a damn thing at all. And every time I felt the hurt and I felt the giving getting me up off the wall, I'm just gonna take a minute and let it ride. I'm just gonna take a minute and let it breeze. I'm just gonna take a minute and let it ride. I'm just gonna take a minute. Say any man who knows a thing knows he knows not a damn thing at all. Every time I felt the hurt and I felt the giving getting me up off the wall, I'm just gonna take a minute and let it ride. I'm just gonna take a minute and let it breeze. I'm just gonna take a minute and let it ride. I'm just gonna take a minute. Yeah. How did Mandela get the win to surpass the everyday when injustice had him caged and trapped in every way? How did Gandhi ever withstand the hunger strikes and all? Didn't do it to gain power or money, if I recall, it's the gift. I guess I'll pass it on. Mother thinks it'll lift the stress of Babylon. Mother knows. My mother, she suffered blows. I don't know how we survived such violent episodes. I was so worried. It hurt to see you bleed, but as soon as you came out the hospital, you gave me sweets. Yeah. They tried to take you from me, but you still only gave them some prayers and sympathy. Dear mama, you helped me write this by showing me to give is priceless. And any man who knows a thing knows he knows not a damn thing at all. And every time I felt the hurt and I felt the giving getting me up off the wall, I'm just gonna take a minute and let it ride. I'm just gonna take a minute and let it breeze. I'm just gonna take a minute and let it ride. I'm just gonna take a minute. All I can say is the worst is open there. We could serve the hard times, divorce, it's open there. They try to keep us out, but they doors is open there. My man Akon is getting awards and covers now. This is K'naan, and still repping the S, coming out of Mook. This show and still draped in the mist. And no matter how we strong, homie, it ain't easy coming out of where we from, homie. And it's the reason why I can never play phony. Tell them the truth is what my dead homies told me. Ooh yeah, I take inspiration from the most heinous of situations, creating medication on my own tribulations. Dear Africa, you helped me write this by showing me to give is priceless. And any man who knows a thing knows he knows not a damn thing at all. Every time I felt the hurt and I felt the giving gave me up off the wall. So I'm just gonna take a minute and let it ride. I'm just gonna take a minute and let it breathe. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna take a minute. Any man who knows a thing knows he knows not a damn thing at all. And every time I felt the hurt and I felt the giving getting me up off the wall, I'm just gonna take a minute and let it ride. I'm just gonna take a minute and let it breathe. I'm just gonna take a minute and let it ride. I'm just gonna take a minute and let it breathe. Cheers. Thank you very much. Well, play you a song that was a very personal song, and it was so personal that it took me maybe 15 years to write it, because I mean, I don't mean like writing the song. I mean to come to a place where I could actually write the song. Sometimes things are so close that to be healthy, you need some space from them in order to write them. You know, I don't like wait for things to happen to me and then I go and I write. Wish it was that easy, that therapy came that simply. But sometimes it just takes years and years, and then you feel safe and you can write it. And this is a story about a girl that I grew up with, a young girl, the sort of girl that walks in the room and everybody falls in love with, you know, just has that air, that energy about her. We were 13 in Somalia together, and just friends hanging out and living life and going to school. And she was one of these people who you kind of just thought were, you don't know where they gather these informations or where they get what they know from. She spoke English and Arabic and Swahili and all these languages at that age. And one day she wrote me a letter in English because I was going to New York. I was going to leave the country, and you know, war was going on in the background. And as we were leaving, she gave me this letter, and I said, well, this is written in what seems like English, because I didn't speak English at all at the time. And she said, yeah, it's an incentive for you to learn this language so that you know what you meant, you know, to me. And so when we landed in New York, a few days later, we got the news that she had been shot and killed. And so that I just put away for a long time, because you just don't know how to address something like that. But at some point it came in a resurrected story, but more in a celebration of her life rather than a mourning. And so this is a song, and it's by her name, and it's called Fatima. Picture the morning, taste and devour. We rise early, pace up the hour. Streets is bustling, hustling, they harder. You can't have the sweet with no sour. Spices, herbs, the sweets into flour. She came out precisely the hour. Clouds disappear, the sun shows the power. No chance of a probable shower. I fell in love with my neighbor's daughter. I wanted to protect and support her. Never mind, I'm just 12 and a quarter. I had dreams beyond our border. Is it true when they say all you need is just love? Is it true? What about those who love? Only to find that it's taken away. Why do they say that the children have rights to be free? What about those who I know, whose memory still lives inside of me? Fatima, what did the young man say before he stole you away on that fateful day? I asked God to slow down the seconds. He does the opposite, that's what I'm guessing. I better chill and count my own blessings. Fatima, Fatima. What is the matter? How come you ain't come up the ladder? So we can be like there's no tomorrow. Damn, you gon' make me wait till tomorrow. She spoke Arabic and so I Swahili. She'd say Upendo anta habibi. You so bright, you shine like my TV. Then one day she never came to meet me. Is it true when they say all you need is just love? Is it true? What about those who have loved only to find that it's taken away? And why do they say that the children have rights to be free? What about those who I've known, whose memory still lives inside of me? Fatima, what did the young man say before he stole you away on that fateful day? Fatima, Fatima, and did he know your name or the plans we made to go to New York City? Fatima, if beauty was in the eyes of beholder, how come everyone hushed when she walked by? How come girls would look just to scold her? How come the angel wanted to hold her? Fatima, Fatima, I'm in America. I make rhymes and I make them delicate. You would've liked the parks in Connecticut. You would've said I'm working too hard again. Damn you shooter, damn you the building whose walls hid the blood she was spilling. Damn you country so good at killing. Damn you feeling for persevering. Is it true when they say all you need is just love? Is it true? What about those who have loved only to find that it's taken away? And why do they say that the children have rights to be free? To be free. What about those who I've known, whose memory still lives inside of me?